you support VDM, I'm definitely judging you. And you know the funniest thing is, if you're one of those supporters watching this video right now, I don't care what you think of me. You can run up into my comment section right now and cuss me out. Say what you like, yeah? But for me personally, I really do think it's high time we start holding certain people responsible. It ain't got to take too much. You say something stupid, you defend the wrong thing, I'm cutting you off.
Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Precious if you're meeting me for the first time, and on this channel I try to analyze things that are trending online. Away from that, I also do some inspirational topics here and there and fitness sometimes. So Verydarkman is a controversial internet personality. That's what I call him, because for me, I don't see him in any way as a freedom fighter or whatever, an activist or whatever. And yes, whatever it is that V said in that video, I share the same opinion. I share everything she said is 100%. From time, if you know me, there are two things. It's just that the situation of the country right now is something I intentionally do not speak about, right? I don't want to talk about it because it's like the more you speak about it, the more depressing it is. So I kind of shy away from anything that is pertaining any conversation about the happenings in this country. And by that I mean the current leadership. So you are a supporter of the current government, I don't like you. Like, it comes naturally. Another person I do not like is Verydarkman. I don't share anything. For me, each time he comes out, I see him like somebody that is about to chase cloud. I see him like somebody that jumps on an issue that is already on ground. When it comes to real life matters, things that really matters, Verydarkman is not your go-to person. You know, when he came out, I don't know, I think I started seeing him around last year. And if you know me, everybody that knows me knows I do not like him in any way. I don't watch his video. I skip his videos. At first, he started with saying, okay, he was fighting for people that were scammed on the internet, which is, of course, a good thing. But immediately he started getting the fame. I feel like he started witch hunting. For me, he makes it very personal. Most times when I watch his video, I kind of feel like, okay, it's like this person is having an issue with somebody, or he just jumps on an issue like, okay, this is my opportunity for me to, say something about this. And of course, even here on YouTube, I've seen a lot of people, when there was all this their YouTube saga going on, I heard some people saying, I'm going to report you to Verydarkman. See, come close. If you support Verydarkman, you are not a good person. It's just point blank, period. There's no way you have everything intact happening in your head and you're a fan of Verydarkman. Let's take the Falanos case right now. And honestly, I'm so happy, very happy, that right now he's doing it with a family of lawyers. There's something he usually says most times. What he comes out and say, okay, highest they'll give me 6 months, I'll do the jail term. You don't know what you're doing to yourself. Do the jail term, don't do the jail term. I don't know. I'm not your family. I'm not his family member. But in my opinion, these are things that will count tomorrow. Whether you like it or not, you're an ex-convict. There's no true English about it. You've gone to jail and you were a very bad customer with the jail, and no matter what you do, you are not sure. You cannot be sure. Nobody except the people that follows him on TikTok and Instagram that see him as a fighter of something. Personally, I do not see him as anybody that's fighting nothing, because hey, you just don't stand and say 2020 during the NSAS I was in forefront. There's nothing Verydarkman did in 2020 that you see Falz, the bad guy, and Mr. Macaroni and a lot of other celebrities didn't do. We don't even know him as at then, right? The way I look at him, I just look at him as somebody that just picks somebody and targets the person. Because for real, you are releasing a video saying Bobrisky did not spend his time in jail, and the prison controller is saying to you that there's something like VIP cell, there's something like VIP jail. And if by now you're a Nigerian and you do not honestly know that there's a VIP jail in Nigeria, then I don't know how Nigerian you are. Whether you like it or not, there's definitely a VIP prison. And of course, in this country, there are people that on the bar and the bench at their beck and call. If you're not up to that standard yet, you just have to try as much as possible to be among the 1% of the 1%. In Nigeria today, for me, it's not about being rich. You have to literally buy power. That's what I'm saying. So for me, Bobrisky is not as influential as we all think he is, even though he's making the money here and there online, but he's not as influential as we all think he is. So, but the persona that he sells to every Nigerian is that he has one godfather somewhere, he has a big boy that sponsors him and all that. And for me, I've never looked at Bobrisky in any other way, because I know that this person is just doing his business, he's just going about his business. I don't know about his sexuality, but I'm talking about his online presence right now. So, Verydarkman coming out in just probably last year, and you think every other person that has been around for a very long time, it's not doing anything. And for coming from somebody that his morals are flawed, right? His morals are flawed. A lot of things he talks about is something that I really do not think he has the moral ground to actually speak about. I mean, I think some bloggers, what they did with him was that, okay, he was already getting that fame, so they started using him to witch hunt. And this is allegedly. I'm not saying it like I know exactly what, but for me, when I see him speak, I kind of feel like, okay, some of these bloggers cannot come to you bold face and do these things for you. Like, some of these bloggers cannot come to you bold face and drag you, because they have a platform, they have a very big audience, and of course their audience opinion will be divided. So they use him, who portrays himself as somebody that is fighting for Nigeria, and they use him to do personal witch hunting, because hey, there are a lot of freedom fight. Imagine him coming out to say, what has Falana done for Nigeria? There are people that you literally cannot cross democracy. When you talk about democracy in this country, there are people you can't cross. And of course, Falana is part of them. And I love what they are doing to him. I hope it goes to God. That video, he said a lot of things. And Femi Falana is somebody in this country that has been able to get a name, or build a name, a brand. And of course, they are going to do anything and everything to actually protect their name. And if that very dark somebody thinks he knows people in this country, then you will know that in the grand scheme of things, if you're not part of this very minute percentage that run things in this country, you will know that you're just hanging. You're just a social media noisemaker. And I'm happy, since he loves going to jail, he's expecting 6 months. I hope he's sued and taken to jail way longer than that. Way longer than that. We are tired. We have a lot of things that's issues that we should be talking about in this country. And as for me, I kind of think, okay, if care is not taken, before you know now, they'll start using him for distractions, when we're supposed to be looking at what Oga T-Pain, if you know what I mean, is doing on that seat. And we'll be distracted, we'll be talking about Verydarkman and Bobrisky, and that's literally what's going on. And I said I should come and tell you people my opinion. Let me know your thoughts down below. Let me know what you think about that guy, because morally he's bankrupt. When it comes to educationally, he's bankrupt. Spiritually, he's bankrupt. So for me, there are a lot of things I don't think he should even be speaking about in this country. If it's not social media, like, he's not even going to meet the Falanas. That's the fact. If you're going to meet them, you're probably going to meet them for business purpose, right? So social media makes everybody thinks people are mates, right? Like, tell me how very that black man is saying you ain't nobody without your father. For God's sake, that's a lawyer. You have said it before. He doesn't do anything. He used to be a stylist. You're not known for nothing. You're just, banking on Nigerians and being less busy, because at some point everybody in this want to kind of look for something to just keep people going. So when they come on social media, you're like a skit maker. That's how I see. I'd love to know your thoughts below. Let me know what you think about, is he really a freedom fighter? Is he really an activist? Is that what he does? Is that how activism is? Because I know a lot of people that have done activism and even died in the cause of fighting for people. And if you know very well, this thing is not done alone. You cannot be a standalone freedom fighter or activist. So right now, you're poking everybody. At some point, people are going to get tired of you. If you want to fight those, for people that are scammed online, for people that have been scammed online, the people that are making fake claims that are not NAFDAC approved, you could do that. But when it comes to matters arising, like real matters, in the grand scheme of things, you're a nobody. You're existing, and hey, you're just an internet controversial person. So that's my honest opinion when it comes to Verydarkman. In my next video, I would really love to talk about this situation again, but from the angle of the guy that released the chat between him and Bobrisky, because that was actually the video I wanted to shoot before this one. But I saw I was like, finally, there's somebody that has a huge following that share my opinion about very dark, dirty boy. I'll see you in my next video. Please do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe.